I'm just about to start working on this painting inside of a hemisphere. I've been painting it in grisaille, which means using neutral gray tones. I'm painting I believe this is a 9-inch hemisphere, so I'm painting inside the surface of it. Over here I'm working from sort of a digital mock-up that I've made on my iPad. So this is a photograph of the painting, and then I added this dress in, and I'm kind of working from that back and forth from the bowl and this mock-up. Now the dress, it was done from life at the Met Museum when they had the Visitors to Versailles exhibit. This was a dress that was attributed to Bertin, who was the dressmaker, dress designer to Marie Antoinette in the 18th century. So this is what I did from life at the Met. I stood there for about 2 hours and drew this dress from the exhibit, and I had the mannequin inside the dress also because that's how it looked. So for the painting, I decided that I wanted to have an empty dress. So what I did, I painted out the mannequin, and I tried to paint it as if I kind of tried to figure out the lighting for the empty neck hole and armholes. I had actually started roughing it out, but then I copied the dress and pasted it in, but I copied a section of this wall and then pasted it over the dress and made it transparent so that you could kind of see where the dress was going to end up, because my ultimate idea with this is to possibly cut the doorway out and then paint the dress on another surface behind. Similar to this painting, interior-exterior, which was also painted on a hemisphere. I left the window partly translucent and cut a section out, and then placed another smaller hemisphere behind the window and painted it with the outer set of window panes and the view beyond. I need to shift the dress forward a little bit, and it's a really rough drawing. I'm just kind of working with it's a small brush, but it's not very pointy anymore. It's kind of an older one, and I just want to kind of roughen some of the shapes and values. So you're kind of seeing the surface straight on through the lens, but I'm seeing it more obliquely because my viewpoint is coming from this direction. So if I kind of swerve around here, I'm kind of looking directly into the bowl and painting like this. I'm using this neutral palette to work on this grisaille. So working in grisaille kind of helps me work out the value and tonal aspects separate from the color. So I have to do less thinking every time I mix. So I'm thinking about the light and where the light will hit the dress and trying to think about the values. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you'll stay tuned for my next video.